Welcome back, guys. Right where we left off, just like I promised.
I'll take this.
CB02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending.
Why didn't she explain what
But if you
Hades
will
is?
help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
She explained to everybody but Hades.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Are you as confused as I am, bud? So that way leads to...
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that Well, I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot,
Alert.
they were smart to get out of
Medical
Pharaoh when they
grade
did, but not
inaccessible.
one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
I still want to know what Hades is, right?
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Meridian, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry.
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
So she didn't want to be part of the Elysium, the after effects, right? So the question is Elysium where these people came from? I'm trying to figure out if these voices are familiar too, like if they're actual
See to make
NPCs
sure
out
I
there.
behave this time?
Security. For your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You know... Get your hands off me!
So it's stay or die for these people. You chose to participate, and you don't get a choice after you've made it. Ooh, we got a purple over here. All right, hold on. We can put that down, I guess. What's this? What are you? Pick up stranded shackles. What are those? I don't understand. What did we pick up? Special item? Stranded shackles? Mysterious item, valuable only to the most curious merchants. Shackles made from an unknown smooth material. Okay. Well, maybe there's a merchant who will want them. Oh, what? Where are you going? God, Aloy, you picked the weirdest paths to things. Just saying.
This might even the odds.
Well, we're gonna bring this. Can I not? Oh, I can't crouch. Hold on. This has got to be a way to a thing, right? No? This is just a... This is just a... And there's nothing in here? I guess the stranded shackles is why we came in here? Fine. Fine. We'll pick up
My
the fire
turn.
striker, back out the door. It said I didn't have, like when it stepped on the other recording, it said I didn't have access to the medical bay, I think. So clearly that's the medical bay, right? And we got another one back in here. Is it a Reedy? Yeah, it's a Reedy. Not worried about all that. Watch me have carried this all the way for nothing, because like the second this goes...
Luck's with me.
Oh, okay. Oh boy.
Intruder! Get her!
Where?
Whatever you do,
Just need my focus.
Anybody else? Yeah, we lit you boys up. Took you down. I don't want the fire. I want the boot. We'll start at the back of the hallway. Work our way down. We came in. Oh, was I gonna be able to actually like be sneaky? I probably was. Wait, no. Or is this just... Oh, it's just... Okay. What are you? What do we got? Tom Peach. Page?
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
Man. Everybody's got different feelings about this thing, don't they?
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
So they're just taking all of like Earth's best and brightest and putting them together, right?
Now, those lame FBI black hats at
Could download into
Mockingbird
the
back in the
things.
day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction?
That's natural. Zero dawn, and no ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
I mean, I understand the dude, but I don't know. He sounds like he's a bit of a dick. We got.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Another one of these. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Alright, I'm gonna put this down. It seems like it's not gonna help me. Alright, storage area nearby. Can't get up. Nope. Alright, so what do you got?
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Alright, it's in reverse. So. So I go right, up, left. Sorry, I go right. Turn clockwise. And I go down. Or wait, reverse. Oh, okay. That's still gonna work out. Down, then left. Left, up, left. Is that how this is gonna work? So we'll go left. It's up and then left. It's reverse, not opposite. True? Right, down, left, up, left. Alright, did I screw that up? Oh, is that for just this one? Alright, so maybe this one's in the right, gotta go in the right order. Okay, hold on. We'll do this. Left stays left, down, and then
Done.
all
I
right.
should check the door nearby.
So that one's going to be in reverse, is what I'm seeing. Oh, this is the device.
Found one. Looks intact.
What do we got here? Power cell? Oh, dang it. Supply crate. I want my power cell! I want my armor! Can I just get down here? Can I just... No, I can't just fall off. Come on. What if I fall off right here? No, lady. How about we jump? There we go. Okay.
That should do the trick.
Alright, now we gotta do this in
Let's get
reverse.
that door open.
Oh, wait. Reverse up. So that's their solution, was to turn it upside down? So up? No, it won't be up, because it's upside down. So down. Then right. Down. Then right. Then up, which is fine, it's what it is. Then left. Up. Then left. And down. True? Is that what I'm looking at? Yep, down. Yeah? God dang it. No, it's the opposite of that. But why is this? This is upside down then. I hate this game. Up, which is down. Right. So, and this would be left, but it needs to be right, which it is. No, sorry, it's in reverse. So this needs to be left. Okay. Well, I guess if it's all opposite. Right? Hold on. And this was up, which would make this down. Then this is right, or left, which would make this right. Is that correct? And then this is down, which is up. No, is there something I'm doing wrong? Oh, this is right. It needs to be reversed. This would be left. Oh my god, I hate this. What does this say again?
Hey.
What did she say?
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Everything's in backwards? That means this is backwards too? So, first is last? This is annoying. Genuinely annoying. Why do I feel like I would go to opposite of this, right? So up is down. Let's try this again. Down, left. Oh, wait a minute. If everything is reversed, I had this wrong. This needs to be right, not left. True? Nope. Look at this upside down. Down. Needs to be up. Left needs to be right. Up needs to be down. Right needs to be left. Down needs to be up. However, that's not true. So, we just treat it like it's straight up. Boom. So it's down. Left. Up. This is annoying. It's annoying because I'm too stupid to figure this out. Right. So this is right. Maybe this is the one I had wrong. I feel like this is the one I had wrong before. Okay. And then down.
That did it.
There we go. God.
You should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
I feel like I'm in for a fight, so I want to hold on to this, right? Although there was like 3 of them up here, so not exactly the biggest thing. Oh, here we go.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. 2nd floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Let me put on our ranged. Anti-ranged, I feel like, is going to do better. Hello? Game? There we go. Oh, man, I had him. I had him dead to rights. Of course, your buddy stepped right in front, huh?
Farewell, fool. Redouble your efforts. The shadow demands it.
Where's the other buddy? There was another one in here. Oh, I got this. Oh, there's a lot in here. Holy crap. Alright. This guy got like legit
Follow my
armor, man. Oh, what was that? You get the same explodies that the other guy had, maybe? That's why he hit so hard? You buddy. Oh. There we go. Crouch. Wait, what? For real? Okay.
That's the last of them.
Oh, no, no, no. That isn't the last of them. Okay.
Structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or not. God dang it.
Structural failure prevents access.
You know what? I forgot I had these. I'm worried that I'm gonna like hit myself with these things though. Alright, he's down.
Your end has come.
Room's clear.
Are we sure this time?
Moment anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Dude, he needs to calm down. I'm doing work. Right? Get all the loot. I mean, he's not even letting me get my...
Alert. Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
Which means I'm just gonna do some climbing, because I'm Aloy, right? So is there... spot I gotta climb?
Need them soon
There has
enough.
to be, right? Yo, let's come on. Alright, got all our clothes. As much as we need them to be anyway. We got a little more, probably more exposition. Oh man. Got a few exposition thingies. Let's go over here to this. This one, let's see what you got. Not your read, I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Audience doesn't want it, buddy. Okay, not that one either. So, I'm really sad right now that we haven't found a power cell yet. Gotta be some climb. Right?
Hello,
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
Margot Shen, and this is
Holy
Hephaestus.
crap out of me.
As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots.
Lady, you suck for scaring
Her
me so
personal
hard.
forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves...
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course...
What shape?
Birthing places of Gaia's machines.
What shapes is she talking about? What shapes he talking about, Aloy? It said the stairs were busticated. There's something around behind. Like a power... Of course not. Of course not, right? Thought the stairs were busticated. What are you? Nothing I can scan from this side, apparently. Alright, fine. We'll meet you around. Did I kill it up here?
Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
Of course there's a way inside. I'm Elizabeth Sobek, right?
More Eclipse.
Careful now.
Where are the Eclipse? I don't see them. Oh.
I wouldn't mind some extra shards.
Can't shoot him. Okay. Can I scan the thing out there with him now? Yep. Nope. Here we go.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty and political.
Oh my god, this guy's more long-winded than
It wasn't
the
an
others.
accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come.
Oh my god, he's
If
so
you are
blah
one
blah.
of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron.
Gotta be able to get out of
Harris.
there, right?
Welcome to Apollo.
Oh my god,
the
lady.
collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation
You're
of
also
human knowledge,
gonna let everybody know that I'm
creative
standing right
endeavor,
here.
and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously.
Alright, you're doing a lot of talking.
The construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish,
Decabytes,
and
huh?
Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least,
Haven't
the
you got anything better
development
to
of
do?
the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic
Jesus.
learning modules.
Telling me the story while I'm
leveling
doing
up
some
their
slaying.
knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the
Man down!
past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. And let us begin.
Still talking up there, lady? Nope. I always miss the backpacks now, for whatever reason. Oh, hi, guys. Yeah, I kind of dig this sling when dealing with human guys. I just wish it would let me fire it at like half pull, right? Dude, you're... Alright. Where you at, bud?
On once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Let's, yeah, we'll leave this at the door so we know what's in here. And we'll look around like you told us to. What are those things? Oh, those are the weapons I left behind in the other rooms. Got it. Nothing over here? What? That was a weird noise. Come on, I want my power cell, man. I know I keep like a broken record with that, but I feel like it's a thing we should have. Oh, Aloy, what are you doing, girl? I don't want to climb in there. Crazy. Cray cray. Alright, let's go through here. Alright, am I lost now? Where's the heck was the door? Alright, that's the door. Yeah. Okay, so we come here. Nothing here. Alright, so we're headed out. We've seen all there is to see. Go this way. Up, girl. Up. There we go. She didn't like it. She don't like climbing. A world where Aloy doesn't like climbing. Can you imagine it? Nothing back there. Okay. Alright. in this vast search for the deep truth of everything, right?
Welcome to Hades.
You guys drive me
Zero
crazy.
Dawn's
Hold on.
extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Well, hold on. Okay. So I kind of thought that Hades might be something like that, but I wasn't like willing to speculate. I wasn't confident enough to speculate, right? Like, is he a scenario that until we're strong enough to defeat him, we're not strong enough to justify continued existence, right? Does it just bring him back?
Welcome
Yep.
to
Okay.
Hades.
Stop. Can I make him stop? Nope.
Zero Dawn's extinction
Fine.
failsafe
We're
protocol.
gonna leave him back. Leaving you behind, buddy. In the meantime, I need to. God, I really like. It's almost nerve-wracking knowing that there's a.
Coordinate function, only purpose of which is to
Oh,
wipe
you're
out
loud. Knowing that there's
the
a
only way onwards.
likelihood of a power cell in here, right? So it's like I feel like I'm like.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even
Bro, you're
trivial
just drawing it on.
concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are...
Typical scientist, just blah blah blah. So these are artificial wounds. That's what they just discussed. Aloy and him and
Global
Silence.
collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic
Bro,
technologies,
nobody cares
design
about
and
your
perfection of
science mumbo
servitude
jumbo.
to provide nurture
Clearly, I wouldn't be involved in this project. Too much disregard for important things.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Oh, yep, there we go. Nope. Alright, is this gonna bleed us right into our office? Because we went the long way around? I'm really looking for this stinking power cell. Compulsively. You guys are probably like, stop looking for it and just advance. But hey. Heart wants what the heart wants, man. Alright, I won't go into her office just yet. It's all over here.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
So she was willing to accept, or Gaia was willing to accept that she was could be a potential risk, and therefore give them the power to shut her down. Interesting.
Bots would benefit from antilopine morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Gaia cares.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
No. Got cut right off. Alright, so what? Pry open the door? Yeah. Get in her office. Power cell?
Forget about traveling light.
All I want is a dang power cell, apparently. Alright, what does this guy say? Nothing. Alright, Odyssey has failed.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs
How would
of
she know?
corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
The heck were those things?
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
No, he sees me. There's no way he doesn't. Were you about to be captured?
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.